do you think that people who wear masks in 2025 should be deported from the country? So why do you think that we have a whole entire Pride Month, but the veterans that fought and died for our country only get one day a year to be celebrated?
You're asking the wrong person.
So do you think that people who wear masks when they're all alone driving in their cars should be deported from the country? Okay. So do you think that people who wear masks all alone in their car while driving should be deported from the country?
No.
Why?
Because masks protect, what?
Who do you think they're protected by if they're wearing a mask all alone with their windows rolled up in their car by themselves?
I think it's just a laziness thing. Like sometimes when I'm wearing them out and about, I just forget to take it off in the car.
Yeah.
I don't really think it should be a punishment thing, though.
Yeah.
It's like when you get home, you forgot to take your shoes off or your hat off. You get in your car, you drive 5 minutes, you go to the next place, sometimes you just forget to take it off.
Do you think that the masks actually work?
Yeah, for hundreds of years, doctors have been wearing masks to protect people. And I think that people wearing masks to protect people is just a same kind of thing.
Have you seen the videos of people who had a mask on and they're vaping through the mask, and the vape particles that are bigger than virus particles would go right through the mask?
No, I didn't. That's kind of funny, though.
Yeah, it almost shows you that might not be awesome for viruses. I mean, the N95 ones are, but...
Well, I can't speak to that. I haven't seen that, but it's a really funny imagery to be vaping through the mask, so that's funny.
Okay, have a great day. I appreciate it. Do you think that your job should require DEI training, or just that you show up and work hard?
DEI training? Probably a little bit of column A and column B.
So like a little bit of both?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever.
Do you think that we could solve the homelessness problem faster if we stopped investing so much money into DEI training and hiring?
I don't know what DEI hiring and training is.
Okay, it's like diversity, equity, inclusion. It's when they put you through the whole system, basically turn you into a liberal.
Oh, no, not a liberal.
Can't have that, right?
Absolutely, you should. Yeah.
You should what?
You should have diversity.
You should have diversity. Okay. All right, well, thank you very much for your time.
Yeah, no worries.
Appreciate it.
Your question.
So why do you think that we have an entire Pride Month, but veterans that fought and died for our country only get one day a year?
Fuck. That's a great question. I don't fucking know. I don't. God.
Do you think that's a problem?
Absolutely.
Why?
I mean, I think a day's all right, but I mean, for with pride and everything. But I mean, I think fucking give us a Veterans Month. Why not?
Absolutely, brother. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
No worries.
So, do you think that we should build pipelines or keep importing oil from Saudi and pretending that we're green?
For Canada?
Yeah.
Build pipelines all the way, 100%.
Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir. And why do you think it is that we have a whole entire Pride Month, but the veterans that fought and died for our country only get one day a year that they're celebrated?
Because clearly it's more brave to, come out as gay, versus those guys. They just, fought in a couple battles? Not a big deal.
Yeah. So do you think that we should give the veterans their whole day then? Their whole month, I mean?
No, honestly, a day is too much. I think we should give them less than that.
Yeah, should we give the gay people a whole year?
I think that's reasonable. Yeah, the full year I think is good.
I think it's valid. And final question here. Do you think that people that still wear masks in 2025 should be deported from the country?
Absolutely. Unless it's like a fashion statement thing, then maybe it's okay. But yeah, if they're wearing it seriously, yeah, get them out of here.
Absolutely, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, thank you so much, bro. You're awesome. Why do you think it's okay for them to ban plastic straws but not hard drugs?
Because they thrive off of chaos, man.
And who's they?
They, like the elitists that are in control of the physical realm.
Yeah. Who do you think that is?
I have no idea. They work in the shadows like puppeteers.
Yeah. Here's another one too. Why do you think that they have an entire Pride Month, but the veterans that fought and died for our country only get one day a year?
None of that makes sense. It's all backwards. Everything's upside down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What do you think could be done about that?
Just love and kindness, man. just like this is, you made my day. You came to ask me if I wanted to be an interview, and I think that this is really, really cool what you guys are doing. So you made my day, and just by spreading positivity and joy and love.
Glad to hear that, brother.
Okay.
Okay, have a great day.
Awesome, man. You too.
Take care.
Okay, see ya.
Would you like to be on it?
No, I'm good.
Do you guys think that people who still wear masks while driving all alone in their car should be deported from the country?
No.
No,
You don't?
no.
Why?
Because deporting people isn't very nice.
But what if they're wearing the mask all alone in their car while driving?
Well, that's sort of weird, but it is very much a choice. But deporting people still isn't very nice.
A little bit extreme.
Little extreme.
Cruel and unusual punishment.
Little bit of a jump there.
Yeah.
Alrighty, well thank you guys very much for your time.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. So why do you think it's okay for them to ban plastic straws but not hard drugs?
They want this entire island full of drug heads and crackheads. This is their little drug pen for everywhere. Yeah. This is their whole little gulag drug pen.
Why do you think they want this to be like a little drug area?
So everyone's on drugs and they can keep selling them drugs and no one does anything.
So you think it's like a business that they're running?
Yeah, it's the government's business. It's the prescriptions from the pharmacies, and then they're getting everyone, oh yeah, we'll give you free this drug, free that drug. So they like can't do anything else. They can't help me with my back or any of these other problems. Here's more drugs. Yeah. And there's like a city full of drug addicts. It's disgusting.
Yeah. What do you think could be done about that?
Different government.
Yeah.
They're all fired. EB, everyone. Like the provincial government, I'm going to sue them personally.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right, Cale Ralston. Yeah, we can have this conversation somewhere else. Yeah. A class action against all of the BC government for this specifically, getting jumped there. What was in that you sold me? Yeah. What was in that stuff?
Yeah.
What was in that stuff you sold me?
Yeah. Huh.
Oh, nothing, man. Leave me alone.
Yeah. All right, well, thank you very much. Appreciate it, man.
Seriously.
Yeah. Why do you think that we have a whole entire Pride Month, but the people that fought and served and died for our country only get one day a year?
I think that's kind of a disingenuous question. I mean, Pride Month is for,
I don't really understand the question or why that would matter.
What's there to not understand about the question? It's like, why do they get a whole entire month, but the people that died for our country only get one day a year?
So, I would actually say that in terms of war, what we see in wars is that it's fighting for the bourgeoisie of any given country.
For the what?
For the bourgeoisie, for the ruling class, the capitalist class, trying to divide up.
But that doesn't really answer the question, right? Like, people did fight and die for our country.
I'm not interested in answering the question that you asked. But what I am interested in saying is that, so the reason why warfare happens is because the ruling class of each country wants to redivide the world to gain as much of the world as possible in their own sphere of influence. And so I am with you here.
Yeah.
In that it, like the soldiers who do go out and die, I am very much in favor of recognizing the tragedy of those deaths, because these are disproportionately workers who are being sent out to go and fight in wars that are not actually in their interests.
Okay. Are you guys? I see you guys got like a communist poster here. Are you guys like actually communists?
Yeah, we're with the Revolutionary Communist Party. If you like what Tyler here was saying, you can go to our website at marxist.ca. Check us out, see if you like our ideas. We have a ton of articles. We've been writing articles extensively on the conflict in the Middle East. So if you're asking questions about war, we got lots about a communist perspective, a class independent perspective. We don't support the bourgeoisie. We don't support any of these bastards on front of this newspaper. They're all guilty.
Hey, that's actually one thing I agree with you. I don't really like Israel.
Yeah, well, I mean,
they're bombing poor kids in Palestine, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Absolutely.
the Israeli state is engaged in all kinds of actions right now that are, they're committing a genocide in Gaza. They're bombing other countries indiscriminately, Syria, Lebanon, now Iran is the most recent one.
Yeah.
And so, what we need is a revolution. We need a workers' revolution. The bourgeoisie are not going to get us out of this conflict. It's workers uniting who are going to be able to end this conflict.
I can't believe I'm actually kind of agreeing with the communists right now.
Hell yeah.
Okay, last question. Do you guys think that liberalism is a mental disease?
No, it's not a mental disease. I'll tell you what it is. It is capitalists acting in their own interests, right? So free markets, open borders, being able to move cheap labor around to be able to exploit workers in the easiest way possible.
Yeah. So you guys aren't like liberals?
No, we're not liberals. We're communists.
Are you guys like farther left than that then, or?
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, got you. And do you guys think that we should build pipelines or keep importing oil from Saudi and pretending that we're green?
When it comes to pipelines, I think it should be the workers of Canada who get to decide whether or not we're building pipelines, not Goldman Sachs bankers like Mark Carney.
Yeah, you know what? I kind of agree with that. Do you think that jobs should require DEI training or just that you show up and work hard?
I think that's up for, individual workplaces to kind of decide. If the workers decide that, they want to hire certain individuals, then, so be it.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, I definitely respect that you guys are out here for your cause. And, I really appreciate the interview.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. Do you guys believe that there's, like, a problem right now with, like, men getting weaker? Like, that testosterone levels have been, like, steeply declining as of late. Do you think that that's an issue or just, like, a natural progression of society?
No, I don't really think that's an issue. I think that's kind of...
I think that mainly the reason why this gets talked about so much is actually as a distraction. And this is what we see with a lot of these culture war issues, is that there are these politicians who are not really capable of fighting for a reduction to inflation, fighting for good jobs, fighting for an end to war. And so what they do instead is they just distract us and get us fighting amongst ourselves over...
But do you not think that we have a soy boy epidemic right now?
I think that I struggle to take that question seriously because of the reasons I've just outlined.
All right. Well, thank you guys very much. I really appreciate it. Have a great day. All right. So why do you think that we have a whole entire Pride Month, but the veterans that fought and died for our country only get one day a year to be celebrated?
Yeah, I don't think that's great. Honestly, for me personally, I think they should both be celebrated, but it's not great that we forget the people who fought for Canada,
So do you think maybe we should give the veterans like their whole month as well?
I think that would be good, but a whole month. I feel like just for both, I feel like a week or a month, or I think just in general, a month would be good. Just remembering them. I feel like a day is not enough. And maybe a month might be too much.
And do you believe that people who still wear masks while they're driving all alone in their cars should be deported from the country?
I don't think so. I don't know why.
You don't think so? Why?
Well, if you wear a mask in your car, it's a silly way to wear your mask in a car. Why would you want to do that? But I guess if you do that, teach their own, All
right, man. I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, sir. So why do you think that we have an entire Pride Month for the LGBTQ, but the veterans that fought and died for our country only get one day a year?
Oh boy, that's a hard one. It's just something that's always been. From when my father came out, when my grandfather came out, there's just no recognition for him. There was nothing in them, some people think there's more important things in our people that served. So that's the only way I can put it.
Do you think that that's an issue that can be solved?
Not in my lifetime.
Yeah. Fair enough. All right, I appreciate it. Thank you very much.